And welcome to TopDownAerials. So slightly late, trying to figure out my microphone here, but hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. So today we are going to be flying here at this grain silo in South Omaha and doing some crazy stuff. So before we get started though, what I want to do is I wanted to show you my ND filter that I'm going to be putting on. This is just a clear lens cover that comes on your drone. I know it's kind of loud out here, but we're out here doing this. So I'm going to take this off by unscrewing it like this. The other day I did ND8, and I think I'm going to do that again. I don't want to go live with something I've never tried before. Well, I do, but I don't. I'm going to try an ND8 because I know that that was a really good result. Okay. So here's my ND8, and I want to show it to you. It looks like this. You can see that it's not as transparent as that one is, so it helps to filter out some sunlight, and it allows me to use different settings on my camera and doesn't get as washed out. So kind of a neat thing there. We'll give that a try today. All right, we're gonna see if we can't now get connected using our I haven't turned any of the drone or anything on just because I wanted to show you me putting that ND filter on. So check this out. Let's turn it on. Power on for the drone. Get a little bit different angle. I'm not using the tripod for the camera. Just set it on the iPad, the laptop there. All right, drone is on. Waiting for my controller to connect. Open up my app. I checked my weather. It looks good, although it said it didn't like the number of satellites that I've got. But that was on the weather app. What do I use? It's called UAV forecast is what I use. So it said we didn't have enough satellites. We'll see what the actual drone says. Okay. I checked airspace. I'm actually between airspaces right now. I'm between the Offutt Air Force Base airspace and the Omaha Epley Airfield airspace. Kind of a crazy thing there. Alright, drone feed is up and live. Looks really good. Okay, we'll be playing with the camera settings a little bit as we go through. Let me get it up and casting to the Raspberry Pi here. Alright, so let's see what happens now. Should pop up here on the screen shortly. Oh, I gotta get, oh, there we go. It says I'm connected, and I am connected. All right, good stuff. Okay, so you should be able to see it on your screen now, and we're gonna go ahead and take off. Woo, super loud. We're right by the interstate. You'll get a chance to see that here in our video very, very shortly. All right, let's give this a go. Ready to go, GPS. All right, we're all clear. Alright, looks good. I'm going to do my best to keep an eye on y'all in your view as I go. We're going to go ahead and get up to, I got to change my settings here. So my drone will actually go up to 120 meters or 400 feet. Okay. Oh, let's see. Return to home. Maximum altitude. There we go. Set flight max altitude to 120. There we go. I forgot about that. We were flying downtown. All right, so let's have a look at this. So far, we look pretty good. Gonna head up a bit. A chance to see some stuff. Here we go, looking up over the top a bit. Looking out over Omaha there. There's the interstate you can see. Look down a little bit at that. Okay. We're getting down to 350 feet. A little bit of a glitch to my feed of video, so I'm sure you're getting a little bit of one too. But there we are, 392 feet, set at 120 meters instead, so we're looking good. All right, we're going to go ahead and head down to the end of this. I'll try to keep an eye on my drone here. So get just one battery here. I got other flying to do today, but this will be my one live flight. So, all right, get down here. We'll come down to the end, I think, and then we'll try to do just an absolute top-down video of it. Straight down view across the top. I think it'll be fun. Okay, straight down view like this is called a Nader Shot, and I don't want to go over top of the interstate because that would be sort of breaking the rules. I can fly across it once or twice, but I can't sit and hover over traffic. So I'm not looking straight down at the traffic. I'm trying to keep that center as I go. All right, that's about as good as I want to go. I'm going to have a look around before I come back down. I'm going to do that center shot, but let's just look down the interstate a bit. I should record that as I do that shot. That'll be cool. Alright, so we're going to start here on this and hit record. Here we go. I'm going to tilt the camera up as we turn a bit to look up down the interstate. Look at the traffic flowing down I-80. Okay, middle section is 36th Street, and then that off ramp you can see that's 42nd Street. We're a bit far away, so we got a blip there in our video. All right, I'm going to look straight down again now, and we're going to look down at our Nader Shot here and turn around. Just going to fly along the top of that and get a view of it. All right, here we go. Lined up. It's drifting off course. It's a little windy up there today. Woo! Getting it straight down there is a little bit tough. All right, let's see if we can get some of it down there. There we go. Oh, that's a good chunk right there, looking over the top of that. The shadow. Alright, and now the drone is sitting here over the end of the thing. Alright. Hope you're having a good time watching this. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. How much latency we got here with our just a few seconds there with our Raspberry Pi thing hanging out. Alright, just checking it. I think it might have been overheating was why I was getting some difficulty. So let's go ahead and come down a bit. Okay, and I'm going to bring the drone around the side here. Ooh. Nice. I'm going to do a sort of a tracking shot down the side of it here. So I'm coming down at 300 feet here. There we go. We'll just kind of come down a bit. Stay above the trees behind here a bit. Looks pretty good. I think it's an interesting subject. Looks pretty neat. Alright, let's slide across this and get a little bit of a tracking shot here. %, battery, looking pretty good. We got a gap there between one set of silos and the other. flying through the sunlight there. I'm much more pleased with this film though than I was before. Those ND filters are sure making a big difference. It's not super washed out. It looks really, really, really good. The only thing is, I think it might be slightly dark. So I'm going to try to brighten it up before I make my next pass. Okay. Again, not going to fly over the interstate, not flying over people, not flying over the sidewalk even here. I'm going to stop before we get to the end. I'm going to take a second and brighten up my screen here. Let's try opening up the shutter a bit. Here we go. There we go, that's looking pretty good. Alright, let's climb back up to 400 feet here. And we're going to move out and we're going to get ourselves an orbit of just the center section of this tower. So to do that, again, I'm going to fly to the full 400 feet. You can take that photo right there. It's a bit brighter than I want. Alright, I like that. Alright, we're going to go over to this tower here. Okay, we're 364 feet. We're well above the top of that tower, so we're okay. Just going to let it be what it is. What I want to do is I want to look straight down on it so that when I set up my flight, it's going to be precisely in the center. So looking straight down 90 degrees. Got to get on top of this here. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to go into my settings on my controller. No, you can't see that, but I'm going to choose my point of interest. And let's see, I'm looking pretty straight at that. I'm going to record my point of interest here. And now I can pull back from it to get the angle that I want. I should just do that shot right there too, even. Alright, I like that. That's not too far away from it. Point it back to the center. I'm going to hit record. And then I'm going to apply my setting, and now it's going to create this orbit. It's going 2 miles an hour. I'm going to turn it up to 8.5 miles an hour. At 67% battery, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, I've lost my connection to... Y'all aren't seeing nothing now, so that's terrible. Alright, while it's doing that... I'm going to try and reset up my... I'm going to pause. Alright, I got to reset up my feed here. Sorry about that. Not sure why it disconnected. But let's see what happens. Oh, I got strong interference with my controller. Okay. Alright, so we're back up. I'm going to go ahead and stop that. We're doing okay. Woo! That was kind of crazy. Lost video connection with the drone, and you lost video connection there. But now it's back. I'm going to try and see if I can't set this up again. Alright. Maybe I won't go so far away. Let's turn this here this way. Let's try a different shot. Didn't like that orbit. Took me a little bit out of blocking range with my drone and everything, so we're just going to try some other stuff. Alright, let's try that top-down shot again. Okay. But starting from there, I'm going to record. I'm just going to pull back and rotate the camera with it as I go at the same time. Again, trying to time them both so that the subject stays in center frame. So I'm pulling back on the stick to make it fly backward, but I'm also pushing up on my roller bar to cause my camera to tilt. Get a nice smooth motion. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I'm not recording, so my push of the recording button didn't work. I'm gonna try again. Y'all are seeing it, but unfortunately I'm not recording it in full 4K on my drone here. So let's get that back set to where I want it. Start recording, pull back. It's pretty nice and smooth. There we go. I like the look of that. Let's swing this way a bit. Okay, y'all are still looking at it. It's a little bit crazy. Flying in town is hard. There's so much opportunity for interference. So, that's looking down I-80. Okay. What else can we do with this place? Getting strong interference. It doesn't like being where it is. So, let's look down here. Alright, I'm going to try this shot again. I'm just going to fly along it. I kind of like that. Y'all seeing that? Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Get a view of that thing. Headed towards the interstate. There we go. Kind of like that. Alright, let's see if we can't bring it back now. I'm going to try another. Actually, yeah, I want to line up from beside it, but I want to do this. So, drone has another awesome mode where I'm at 51% battery, so I'm doing okay. Drone has another awesome mode where I can set the azimuth that I want it to so that it stays along that path. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly along this here tower and set it, but I'm going to get a shot where we're flying along the side of the tower. I'm going to use one of my modes in my drone so that I don't crash into the tower while I'm flying it. So I'll be able to make it move without actually accidentally changing direction. Okay, so we're gonna, I think that's a good height. Maybe we'll come down a little bit. We'll tilt our camera up this way and we'll fly along it. See what we get. Start back here. I like the look of that. A little bit closer. Alright, so I'm going to go into my modes and I'm going to use the course lock. Okay, and I'm looking down at the course and I'm going to click, I'm going to set it to right there. Course lock mode enabled. I'm going to turn towards the building a little bit. Just a little bit, and then we're going to try flying forward, and it should stay away from the building and fly along the course. Just stay there, getting that awesome view of the building. Stays along the course as we fly, and I'm not have to worry about accidentally running into the building. Super cool. Alright, stop there. Okay, we're going to come on back. like that. I used that the other day when I flew along the bridge. So if you haven't seen my shot at the Omaha pedestrian bridge, then I would do that. Okay. I think we'll do a neat pedestal shot right here. I'm going to come down real low along the building. Maybe I'll come over here a bit. Pedestal shot's just a straight up shot. So here I am over the grass, not over people, not over pedestrians. Okay. Should be pretty neat. We're going to start down here low. I'm going to follow the... Let's come down here a bit more. I want to go down further a bit. So I want to get this center column building. So I'm going to go past the gap a little bit. Okay, that's good. We're going to tilt towards here. That'll look good. We're going to start our recording. We're just going to go straight up. I'm going to rotate the camera down as we go. That makes a pretty neat shot there. Alright, I kind of like that. That looks pretty good. Alright. So we're at 36%, and I'm getting ready to bring the drone back for sure at 30%, so we haven't got a lot left to do. But these old grain silos, there's several of them here in South Omaha, so kind of a neat thing to look at. See if I can't get a neat picture here. It's a photograph of it looking at the interstate instead of towards downtown. I like the downtown one, but let's see what this does. Tilt it up. I don't know, we'll see how that turns out. I'll post my videos on YouTube, or post this video on YouTube. I'm also going to post this, the pictures on Instagram a little bit later as I get there. And we'll just see how they turn out. I'm going to rotate the camera down, try to get a shot right here. A bunch of the length of it. Alright, there's that. I got 32%. I'm going to go ahead and come down now. Not a lot of pedestrians, so I'm doing okay. Let's see what other shot I can get. I may fly along this sidewalk real quick before we finish up, just to see what it looks like there. So. Alright, that makes for a neat shot. I like doing that. We'll just come down here nice and low. We're 27% battery, so it's time to call it good. We could push it a little further if we needed to, but we're not gonna. Just gonna fly it nice and low and come on back to our spot. There we go. Nice and neat, nice and easy. Bring it around so you can see the drone. There we go. So anyway, that's the closest we get. We're going to bring it down for a landing. Okay, well, that's our show for today. Thanks for watching, Hope you enjoyed that. I did. It's a kind of a neat place to be, and neat little old building here in downtown or in South Omaha. So, but thanks for watching, and have a great day. We'll see you next week.